What's going on, ladies and gents in Cyberland? Coming back to you with another film review, and this time we're on to Oppenheimer. Or is it Oppenheimer? I think Oppenheimer. Anyway, I had heard a lot of things about this film when it was in theaters. Nolan, of course. And I was just like, I'm not going to go to theaters to see it, but I know it, but coming across certain things, but I was like, I will buy it when it comes out. And it came out, bought it, watched it with the wife, and man, this was a good film. Woo! Cillian Murphy is just a great actor, and surprisingly, I don't think I paid too much attention to the film at the time because I didn't know Robert Downey Jr. was in it either. I was like, oh man, and he was great. Surprisingly, what he ended up portraying more than halfway through the film, it was I was shocked. We had other people in here, Matt Damon. I think I hadn't seen him in a while, but Josh Hartnett was in here too. I was like, oh shoot, he's in here. So basically, the film, the gist of the film was about the atomic bomb and why it was created, the whole Manhattan Project, and the reasoning behind it. But it also showed other things that were already starting to kind of bubble up at the surface, even though World War II was going on and eventually was going to end, and that was communism and the Cold War coming around right after World War II, are kind of already getting ready to start up. And we just see perspectives from everybody in that that realm at the time. It was also interesting to see the reactions of a lot of people after Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and how the people who created the atomic bomb felt, and then also how certain people in the White House felt about it, which was interesting. The perspectives of Einstein and Oppenheimer and a bunch of other people was rather interesting, because I know, like, Band of Brothers, World War II kind of thing, the war itself. I didn't know a lot about the people behind the scenes when it came to the atomic bomb and the Manhattan Project. I was ignorant to all those things, and it was interesting to see how everything manifested itself on screen for the most part. The pacing was excellent. The film didn't drag at any point. You would think that the dropping of the atomic bomb is like the darkest point of the film, really. But honestly, I think the second half of the movies where things got abruptly darker than the first half. It really, after the atomic bomb was dropped both times, I felt the narration got extremely darker. And you would think, well, the bomb should be the worst thing. And it's like, no. It was everything that came after that it was just really, the tone changed abruptly. And I think Nolan knew what he was doing when he did that. He did a great job. Nothing I didn't like about the film. 10 out of 10, yes, sirs. I liked everybody for the most part. Oh, what are you yawning? The way the actors were portrayed and stuff. I gotta say, Robert Downey Jr. in this was like, I had seen him for so long as Iron Man that I was glad that he took this role, or he was asked to do it or whatever. But it was great to see him in this, because it was surprising to see him act the way he did from the very beginning up until the very end. It was shocking, and it was I'd say it was just shocking. It was just his character, the person he was portraying. That was the themes of the film were creation and destruction, hubris and guilt, government betrayal, accountability and responsibility, and power. Um, I would say if you've seen a lot of World War II stuff and you know a lot about it or it interests you, definitely check out this, because this is the other side that doesn't really get talked about as much as you in cinema as I can recall. You will not be disappointed. Yeah. So with that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one. Ciao.